Good afternoon, Paul Hawksby and Charlie Baker here on talkSPORT. Tony Cottee joins us for a chat. Many of the fans groups around West Ham have come together to issue a vote of no confidence in their board. Enough is enough, they say, despite that morale boosting win against Forest last weekend. Tony Cottee, club legend, joins us, one of the boys of 86, and a man who cares deeply about West Ham. We'll get TC's take on that shortly. We'll have a birthday spread for you as well. Andy and Jeff joining us for that. But before all that, we have something of an announcement.
Oh my goodness! What a penalty kick! You better believe it! Football is coming home again! Rissing Canary from the angle with the shot, and it flashes into the back of the net, and Chelsea get their inevitable goal.
She might shoot from distance. I don't think she's going to beat Lucy Bronze now. Oh. She does! It's into the bottom corner!
Russo with a shot, into the back of the net, and Arsenal lead after 1 minute and 6 seconds. What a start to the North London derby.
This WSL season is going to be more competitive than ever.
Lee gets to it, and Jurang is there. Can she put it in? She's done!
Yes, we're delighted to announce a new 3-year partnership with WSL Football. We'll hold the radio rights until 2029.
Fantastic.
With the WSL starting this weekend, we're going to go big. 2 live commentaries on talkSPORT 2. Chelsea versus Manchester City on Friday night at Stamford Bridge. Then the Merseyside derby. Liverpool Everton Sunday at Anfield. Tonight we'll preview the new campaign on kick-off from 7 with Natalie Soy, joined by former Liverpool forward Courtney Sweetman-Kirk to discuss all the key issues. And we'll also bring you an interview with the Tottenham new manager Martin Ho's gone in there and has got big plans.
Yeah.
And had a tough season last year, Spurs, so they'll be hoping to do better. Won from bottom last year, despite some good players. So don't miss kick-off tonight from 7 p.m. We'll celebrate the start of the WSL season.
More football can't be bad, Paul.
No.
Fantastic.
We've had a fantastic summer of women's football.
Yeah.
Now, Brian Sorensen was supposed to join us, but he's not too well, so we wish Brian a speedy recovery. But we're delighted to say his assistant manager at Everton Women, Stephen Neligan, joins us. Hi, Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Not too bad. So, I mean, we've talked a lot. I mean, the effect of what the Lionesses did over the summer and the eyes they put on women's football can't be underestimated. And let's hope we see that taken into the new season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you've seen after the last Euros the effect it had on the WSL and the women's football in the country. There was a lot more interest, a lot more fans coming to the games, and I think it can only be a good thing for the young girls growing up in England to aspire to that for one day.
I also think the fact that you're going to be from Everton fans' point of view, the fact you're going to be at Goodison and that's your new home.
That's fantastic.
I just think as much as people love Hill Dickinson, the Evertonian fans who want to go, the fact they can go back to the old place and still experience it, I think is going to be good for your gate.
Yeah, definitely. Goodison's obviously such a special place for this football club, and the fact that it can live on with the women's team is obviously a great thing. And then we obviously have the facilities now to push on and hopefully generate bigger crowds and give our girls the platform to play in one of the most iconic stadiums in the country.
Chelsea have been the team to beat for the last few years. Of course, Arsenal hope to run them close. They've done the first £1 million player, of course, this summer. And there's some newer teams as well, like London City, who's a team all of their own. You know, their own franchise, not connected to any other club. So, should be a really, really strong division this year.
Yeah, it's interesting with new teams coming up. Obviously, it's unprecedented to have a women's team in this division that's not tied into a men's club.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. It adds a different dimension to the league this year.
So you've made some new signings, haven't you, this season? You're pleased with the business you've done?
Yeah, definitely. It's been an exciting time at the club with the new ownership coming in. We were finally in a position that we were able to not only strengthen the squad but target players that we think for the long term will be beneficial for this club. So we're happy with the business that we've added, not only the quality but the depth that we've added to the squad.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Stephen, because you never quite know when new owners come in. You don't know what their attitude's going to be to the women's setup. You hope for the best, but it sounds from what you've said they've been pretty supportive.
Yeah, definitely. From day one, they've set the standard at the club to how important the women's first team is. And I think that gives the girls the belief about where they stand within this club, and then they take the responsibility to go and represent this club now.
Yeah, looking ahead to Sunday, obviously you go to Liverpool, a huge game, obviously, Merseyside derby. Would you rather play it this early in the season?
I think it's always a good game to play. So it's something that you look for in the calendar, and then there's nothing quite as special as a Merseyside derby. The fact that it's the first game of the season is a little unusual. But I think everyone's just excited to get the season started. So whether that be Liverpool or whoever.
What'll be your first game at Goodison? Your first home game this season, Stephen?
We're at Spurs. Spurs at home the week after, and then London City at home.
Yeah, my lot. That'll be interesting. And as I said, it'll be very, very interesting to see what the gate is like. It's difficult, isn't it? The resource that is thrown at Chelsea, and and the heritage at Arsenal have always had a very, very strong women's setup. And
it's going to take a while for other teams to catch up, Paul, isn't it?
I mean, ideally, we'd like a more competitive league. It is getting more competitive all the time. Do you feel season by season it's getting better?
Yeah, I think this is our fourth season here now at Everton. I think the quality of the league. Not only the players coming into it, but the quality of the coaching and the structures that are put into place is the gap's getting smaller, but it still is a gap. I think you've seen last year was probably the closest score lines with the top team. So although Chelsea won the league again, it wasn't the blowout scores that you've potentially seen in other years, and I think that will be the case this year as well.
And it's transfer deadline day today.
Oh, is it?
I mean, you probably can't tell us, but should Evertonians think there could be some more business done? Or what can you tell us?
You never know in football, but I think we're done for the window. We're very happy with where we're at.
Good stuff. Yeah, well, good to talk to you, Stephen. Thanks very much.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stephen Neligan there is the assistant coach at Everton Women.
Good
and
stuff.
As we said, we're going to bring you lots and lots of games this season. We'll have that Merseyside derby on Sunday, Chelsea Man City on Friday night at Stamford Bridge, and that kick-off special tonight with Natalie and Courtney. And I'm sure we'll be chatting to our top team in the build-up to the weekend's football and reflecting on the weekend's games every Monday on the show as we bring you commentaries until 2029. It's Paul Hawksby and Charlie Baker here on talkSPORT. 131 for 3 South Africa in the second one down. We've got some live football underway, and maybe we'll check in with Nigel Adderley and see how the game has started. Kazakhstan versus Wales. So we'll do that in a few moments' time. Birthday spread to come, and Tony Cottee on all the mayhem at board level with the fans at West Ham. We're here with Tool Station. Next stop, Tool Station.